I can't hear you. All right, it's my pleasure to introduce you to this superstar, man. She's really, I'm so proud of her that her talent has been recognized by y'all, and you know, every bit of the applause and the adulation is well deserved. She is as cool as you think she is. She's awesome. She's responsible for so much of the success for all of us, and you know, the work that went into on the show. I just respect her so much and her talent, and I love that you love her the way you do. Because she deserves it. Give it up for Lana Parrilla! Look at this, all the way to the house.
Hi. Hey. Wow. Florida.
I know, it's great. It's incredible.
Orlando. This is amazing. Who's been to Disney World? Of course I went. Who went on the Banshee ride? Whoa! How cool is that?
Awesome.
Yeah, they don't mess around down here.
Oh no, they just know. They
but
do
it's,
it right.
You know what's one
know
thing
what
I
they're
love
doing.
about this town? It's like the real people that live in Orlando. I mean, it's a show business town.
Oh yeah.
It's all about entertaining. There's so many people that are in showbiz here, like, 'cause they realize that when you go to that park, it's like it's on.
Yeah,
Like, they
it's
believe it's a big
on.
thing.
It's been fun. Is everyone having a great time?
I love you.
I love
So
you too.
proud of you. It's great to see you. You look fantastic.
Thank
I'll be
you.
back way too soon for my booze. There you go.
Love you,
Ladies and
Thank
gentlemen,
you,
one more
Lee.
time. Lana Parrilla!
All right. We should probably get started. Hi.
Hi Lana, my question for you is how do you feel knowing that you're a role model to so many people and that you inspire people every single day?
Let's just start with an easy question. I mean, I feel honored. I absolutely do. I had no idea that I was going to be a part of a show and play a character that was going to have such a big influence on our audience. And in turn, coming to conventions and meeting the fans and hearing your stories, I'm moved, I'm touched. I've grown to love so many of you. You come to me for advice, and I really hope that my advice is working, that it has, and that it's inspired you. I feel it's a responsibility. It makes me want to always do right in my life, so I can continue to lead by example. So that's how it makes me feel. Thank you. Hi.
My favorite lines from the show are, "I will always find you," and my second favorite line is "Captain Guyliner." What's your favorite line? Either what you said, what you have said, or another character.
Mine is probably "Fillet the Bitch." It's just really good. I will always find you is a great one. It's really beautiful and hopeful, so I like that one too. Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Is that a heart in your hand?
Yeah, I brought it back.
Oh, that's what
You
was
took my
missing.
heart earlier.
Okay.
I just want to thank you again just for all the work that you've done, not just Once Upon a Time, but your whole career has been such an inspiration to me. And especially with Once Upon a Time, it made me go back and look at your other work. And the things that you stand for, not just as your characters that you portray, but in real life, the stances you take on certain issues, it means so much. And the character Regina has really inspired me to have hope that people in real life can have second chances, even if they made mistakes or if bad things have happened to them in their life. And I just want to thank you for that. My question for you is, what is your most memorable experience working on Once Upon a Time? And now that's over with, sadly, what's next for you? I'm excited to see what's next.
Well, thank you. And thank you for sharing that. What was my most challenging experience, did you say?
Memorable.
Oh, memorable. Gosh. It all is a big, giant, awesome memory of 7 years of my life. I would say probably, the relationships that I've met, that I've had on the show with other actors that will continue after the show, friendships, and the art that we created together. All of it is quite special and unique, but what is next is I'm taking a break. I'm just for a minute, because 7 years was a long, long haul, and it was incredible and wonderful, but I need a moment to digest it all, and I need a moment to say goodbye to it all. So I'm not eager to jump into the next thing. Whatever it is, it has to be the right move, and it has to be something that I'm equally as passionate about as I was and have been with once.
Thank you so much. Everybody, long live the Queen.
Thank you. Hi, thank you. Love you too.
Hi.
Hi.
I just want to know, either when you were filming it or when you watched it back, what was it like to see the evil queen standing in the same spot she was in the first episode, in the last episode, and then being pronounced as the good queen, and how that arc had gone from the first episode all the way to the last?
It really hit me when I was standing opposite Jennifer Goodwin, and she was crying every single time. Like, Jenny. I was like, Regina's come so far. She got her happy ending. And then it was just so adorable that I was moved, and it made me think about how far Regina has come. And even Regina standing up there is kind of shocked that this is the biggest gift and the biggest honor to crown her Queen of all realms. And I think she, even herself standing up there, is in disbelief, but then accepts it and embraces it and embraces her position. And I think it's a perfect ending for her. So I'm really proud of how far she's come, and I like that her happy ending wasn't what anyone expected it to be. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex.
You have a really pretty dress on.
Hi. I love you.
Thank you.
How did it feel to fight your own sister?
I'm sorry?
How did it feel to fight your own sister?
Fight Selena.
How do I play fight with my sister?
No, how does
How does it feel to fight my real sister? My Zelina. Am I getting this wrong?
No, you got it.
Wait, too many people are like,
How did it feel to fight Zelina? It was challenging because she is very powerful. Because people with red hair are very, very powerful.
It was cool, like when you said, like, don't never bring a heart to a fight. Never bring your heart to a
Never bring your heart to a fight. To a fist fight. Oh, a witch fight. I would think I probably only said it 37 times. It felt smart. It felt experienced. It felt good. How did it make you feel? Next question. Yeah, thank you. Don't forget how powerful you are.
Hey, Lana.
Hi.
I don't know if you remember me from our photo op, but I just want to say that it was amazing. And
Oh, thanks.
you give the best hugs. I, as a person, well, obviously, but like, the lessons that I've learned from you being the evil queen and Regina has, like, taught me to stand up for myself a lot more. And I've gotten a backbone now, but I was wondering, like, what kind of
With your
lessons-
leopard shirt.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm sorry, what was the question?
What have you held on to from the evil queen, like playing her?
Oh, I guess her fight to, wait, the evil queen or Regina?
Well, either one.
How they kind of became, no, they're separate. The evil queen to never lose your sass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's character. Yeah.
I also have a bracelet for you.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit here on my throne. Well, thank you so much. We have matching bracelets now. Thank you. Very cute. Hi.
Hi, I wanted to ask about your experience directing. How did that come about? Was it completely different being on that side of the camera? Are you going to do it again?
I'm going to answer all that backwards. Yes, I would love to do it again. Was it difficult being on the other side of the camera? Is that what you asked?
Just how does it compare?
Challenging, compare?
Yeah.
It's very different. It's really fun. And I absolutely loved it, and I would love to do it again. And how it came about is, I've always wanted to direct something. I wrote a short probably about 10 years ago that I didn't have the finance for, and then after some thought, I thought, well, there's a deeper story that I'd like to tell, and this really isn't it, so maybe I should just sit on this for a second and figure out if I want to tell the story I really want to tell. So, in that interim, I ended up booking once, and then got really busy and told other stories that weren't mine, but equally as fun and awesome to tell. And working as in-depth as I do with this show and the characters, because I look at all of them, not just Regina, I just understood a lot of the arcs. I knew where these characters were going and how Eddie and Adam tell their stories, and then from a technical standpoint, just being there, observing and watching and asking questions, I became really intrigued and asked if I could direct in season 7, and they said absolutely, which I was so honored. They really trusted me, and that's a huge honor for me. And then I ran with it. I just loved it, and I loved working with every department and all the actors, and working with some of the actors on the weekends, which was fun, and actors really like to do that. They like to rehearse, and we don't get to do that often in television, but they appreciated it, and I just loved every part of it. In fact, I was just telling Andrew back there and back, so I was like, I want to do this again. So, we'll see. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I'm Wendy, and just to let you know, I work at Disney World, so next time you want to come and go to the Fast Pass line, if I'm still on attraction.
Thank you very much.
And I also want to let you know that you are the first Disney villain that I began to love. And I've always been the hero one. I've never, favorite princess being Snow White.
Oh, gotcha.
So I had a natural tendency to not want to like you, but it's really hard not to.
Well, thank you.
What would be your favorite episode or scene?
Yeah. I don't necessarily have a favorite. I love season 1 for so many reasons because it was so fresh and new for everyone and our characters. I love season 6, episode 14 for the message, for Regina accepting her dark self, being the evil queen, and really just embracing both sides is really admirable and a life lesson, really, for everyone. So I really appreciated that. I also love the scene with Robert Carlyle when Regina walks in and he's in jail and she says, "What's your real name?" I love that moment. I like that moment because everyone's like, "Oh, he's awake." So yeah, there's a lot of favorites.
I just really appreciate what you brought to Regina, showing that she had more than just the evil queen, and she had other sides to her.
Thank you so much. I've had so much fun playing her. I'll miss her a lot.
And thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. I just want to know how comfortable or uncomfortable the Evil Queen's dresses were. Were you able to keep, steal one wherever you wanted?
I have scars. I have scars to prove how uncomfortable they were. No joke. I have scars. So that's how they were. I loved and hated those costumes. I love those costumes because they were designed by Eduardo Castro, who is brilliant, and he had an incredible team that he works alongside, and they put art on our bodies. But it wasn't always as comfortable, you know. The evil queen couldn't fully extend her arms past a certain point. There were a lot of restrictions. But I really loved them, and when I had those costumes on, it was a transformation. And that's why he's one of the greatest. And he designed her last gown as well, which I thought was really beautiful. And it was nice to have him there. Did I answer this question? I'm just rambling on.
I asked if you were able to keep her taking one of them.
Oh! Yeah, I'm still working on that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, it's Regina.
Yep. Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
I just wanted to tell you that I really love you. Like, you're a very big inspiration to me, like, with everything. And Regina was my biggest inspiration. And I wanted to say, I had a dark time myself. Like 4 years ago, I had battled leukemia, and I always wanted to become an actress, and I just really wanted to pursue that career, and I never thought it would come to me again. And I just recently, like 4 years ago, found out that I was cancer-free. So I guess now the opportunity stands again in my life. And what is your words of encouragement in pursuing my career as becoming an actor?
Well, I feel like you've been given a second chance. So I think you should go for it.
Go for it?
Well, yeah, why not?
Well,
That's your dream, and that's something you want to do, and you've been given a second chance. It's all in the cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, follow your heart.
Follow my heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
favorite thing about Pride Month? Like, I don't know, like, just like the, I don't know how to, sorry. Like, just like the LGBTQ community in general, like, what's your favorite thing about, like, the whole, like, the environment?
Like, what's my whole favorite thing?
Yeah, I can't word it, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Well, like yesterday was Gay Days at Disney World, and that was a lot of fun. And I've never done Gay Days here before, because I've been invited a couple times, which has just been, I don't know if I was traveling during this time or there have been conflicts. I mean, it's all, I don't have a favorite. I mean, I guess it's just, I love parades, I love Gay Pride. That's probably one of my favorites for all the parades that I've been to since I was probably like 16. But yeah, and what's yours?
Oh, probably just like people being able to be themselves, because like
Yeah.
in our like daily lives we can be very like hidden, I guess, and it's just a place.
So it's like a good time for you to just be you.
Yeah.
I see.
Thank you so much. I
You're
love
welcome.
you.
That's a great reason. Thank you.
First of all, I just want to say it's my mom's 68th birthday today. She's right over there.
Happy birthday.
We're very happy to be here. We love you. My question was, it was going to be, what was your favorite ride at Disney World? But you already said you like the Banshee ride. And I saw you on it yesterday, which was very cool.
That's right.
What would be like your second favorite ride, if that was your first?
Probably Everest. Yeah, those were fun. I had fun in Animal Kingdom. It was cool. Thank you, likewise. Hi.
Hello. I was just wondering what your funniest, like what someone asked you your funniest post for the photo op was today.
The funniest one today. I don't know, they're all becoming normal now. Like even the weirdest ones are like, oh, this is normal. This is just like added to the sandwich list, you know, it's like sandwich hugs, silly face, weird face. I don't know, I didn't have any. Shoot, I'm sorry to disappoint. I don't know, there wasn't anything kind of out of the ordinary, I don't think. Someone came with a list, very well prepared. Yes. And we checked each one off the list. So that was probably the most unique. It was nice. Thank you for coming prepared. We knew exactly what to do. Oh, I had to come up with them. Yeah, it's hard to come up with those ideas. I mean, because you just get into a rhythm and then you're like, what do you think we should do? It's like, wait, I don't know. So, yeah, so it's nice, thank you. So that was maybe the most unique thing that happened in my photo ops today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi.
Hi Lana, my name is Bridget. First of all, I wanted to say thank you for representing Latinos so very well on this series. And my question is, what do you or will you miss most about being on Once Upon a Time?
Probably playing Regina and seeing Rebecca every day, and Jared was kind of here and there. He kept sliding in and out. And I'll miss seeing him and working with him and all the other actors as well. And I'll miss the people I worked with that I saw all the time for 9 months out of the year. Yeah. There were times you're like, I don't ever want to see you again, and then you're like, the next day you're like, I'm just kidding. But I always say, when you're in this industry and you're working alongside someone for anywhere from 12 to 12 and a half to, 16 and a half hour days, you're bound to not get along. And so what? So you don't get along for a day or 2 days. And then you gotta get over it and move on, because you gotta keep working alongside each other. So conflict doesn't really scare me at all, as long as you deal with it well and move on. So I'll miss even those moments. Thanks.
Hi. I'd like to apologize for my voice first off. And I know we briefly discussed Eduardo Castro's costumes earlier, but I wanted to ask what was one of your personal favorite Evil Queen costumes?
I have a lot, but I would say one of the ones that I really loved was the black leather.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
The leather coat actually in episode 614.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's really cool with the little hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute. Not cute, but it is cute. It is to me now after it became like evil and badass. Now it's fine.
Hi, Lana. My name is Peyton. First of all, my friend got me to watch this like maybe a year ago.
Okay.
And after like the second season, after Colin, you were like one of my favorites.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
Disrespecting the other characters in the back.
I know.
My question is, if you had any of your powers right now, which would you use to fight Zelina? And if you wouldn't mind doing a little rendition of Love Doesn't Stand a Chance, after either before you leave or after the question.
I'm not singing. Sorry, that's not gonna happen. No, I'm not gonna sing. But why would I want to fight Zelina? We're sisters. Okay, so if we had to go back in time, and before I knew she was my sister, what would I use to fight her?
Like the fireball?
Well, it's probably not. I would probably disguise myself as one of her monkeys. And then I'd rip her head off in the middle of the night. Oops. Hi.
Hi. I was wondering what you're going to be doing now in your free time, since you're going to be taking a break.
Oh, I'm gonna see all my family and friends that I haven't seen in 7 years. And spend time with the kids that were once this tall that are now this tall. That's what I'm gonna be doing. And reading a lot and doing things that I haven't done in a long time, like workout. Stuff like that, yeah. Kind of just enjoy being Lana again. Yeah. Hi. But guys, I'm not dead. It's like, what are you gonna do now? I'm like, well, hold on. No. Lana's gonna go on and live in another character, first herself, and then something else, but I'm not gonna go anywhere. It's like, I feel like I'm saying bye all the time. It's like, well, where are you going now? It's like, I'm moving to Mars. Hi.
Hi, I'm Ruby.
Hi, Ruby.
I've loved you and Regina since I was 7 years old. You've always been my favorite.
Awesome.
I just wanted to ask, what's your favorite mother-son moment with Henry?
Oh. I mean, I just really like the last, was it episode 20 this season? When when he's going off to college. Wait, did I ruin something? No. Okay. Everyone's caught up, right? Yeah. No. Not everyone is, so I may not. Okay. There's a lot of great favorite moments. One is with the cupcake scene. I really love that because it was like the first time we saw Regina as a mom, really, in season 2, when she's like, let me teach you magic, and then you can manipulate your friends to come over and hang out with you. Yeah, that's a good moment.
Hi, I'm Morgan.
I'm Morgan.
I wanted to know what your favorite costume is as Regina or Ronnie, since a lot of us have asked about the Evil Queen costumes.
Aw, thanks. I really liked Regina in season 3 when she was wearing like that tight purple dress. Yeah. I was feeling good that year. When I looked the skinniest, no I'm kidding. Joke. I like the purple dress. That's one of my faves. Also, some of her suits I really like her pantsuits. With her vests, her little three-piece suit. And Ronnie, I really like everything she wears because it's really comfortable. So yeah, I mean, I can't think of a specific Ronnie look at the moment, but pretty much anything she wore.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Maddie, and I was just wondering what your taste in music is and what you think Regina's taste in music would be.
I think Regina probably listens to Journey. Like Boston. Yeah. And my taste in music? Oh my God. I like a lot of different kind of music. A lot of different genres, so I mean, and everyone kind of within that. I did an LP's Top 100 Hits a long time ago. And if you find that, you get a good sense of what I like. Yeah, it's out there somewhere. Thank you.
My question is, how did you feel when Isaac switched up the characters and when Regina was a hero instead of a villain?
Oh, when I was Bandit Regina? I love that. Right, but I was a bandit.
Yeah.
But she was a hero, but she was like the Snow White bandit version of herself.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, I loved it. Because it felt like I was like back in the street. I don't know if that makes sense. Like the forest substitute street. It was like, you know, I don't know. I felt like a little Brooklyn girl again in that for some reason. It was fun, and I wish we could have told that story a little bit longer. But of course, those curses don't last very long. It's like 2 episodes, you wake up, you're like, wait, why am I in this? But yeah, what am I wearing? But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really clever. And then terrible because my sister married my boyfriend.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's like you guys remind me of all these moments. I'm like, oh my God, right. Someone put, they did a video. Someone like put all these clips together, like all these scenes with Evil Queen and Rumple, and I stumbled upon it and I started watching these scenes. I was like,
that was me.
Was it you?
Yeah.
Maybe it was. Because I started watching it and I thought, oh my gosh, this is like...
I don't know. Was it just Judgment Day?
Judgment Day?
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly, but I just remember watching it. And then I told Bobby, we've done a lot of great scenes together. Like I forget after so many episodes. So anyway, sorry, segue. Hi.